Hey guys, what's up? It's Ayanna Lee, and if you're new here, welcome, and if you're not, welcome back. Today, as you saw, the fridge is empty. I'm back in Indy. We're in Indy right now. It's freezing cold. Actually, let me show you the weather. This is criminal, and I want to let you know that if I could take this to jail, I would, because 7 degrees feels like -1. Do you see that? Feels like -1. Criminal. Criminal. Where did that come from? I don't know. Anyway, I'm back in town, not for long, basically like a week. Because, you know, you can do that when you travel a bunch. You say, hey, you know what? I want to go back to Indy for a week. So I'm back here for a week. And as you saw in my fridge, if not, run the film, run it, empty, empty, empty. Yeah. And you're like, Ayanna, why don't you just Uber Eats? Why don't you just order and eat bad? This is your little vacay. Hun, babe, boo, whoever you are, friend. I've been on vacation, and this sounds like, when you're watching, you're like, oh, I've been on vacation for I've been on vacation for 3 weeks straight. And I want to say vacation, but vacation for me is business. It's working and vacation. So it's never just party, except, okay, the first week. Long story short, we had Jonathan's birthday. Boom! Jonathan's birthday week. Went on a cruise, no sunshine whatsoever. The only sunshine we had, we left the port of Miami. The rest, no sunshine. So yeah, vacation, but almost felt like work because there was no sun. There was no sun. You couldn't even get in the water. Boom. I didn't even get a tan. I didn't even get a tan. I think there's a clip of that video. If you guys want to go check it out, there's a clip in that video on Ayanna Lee and JT. There's a clip in that video where I'm like, before tan, after tan. There was no after tan. There was no after tan. Anyway, boom, did that. 2, we had Pro Bowl. Hell of a time. Great, 10 out of 10. Then we had Super Bowl. Super Bowl, go E-A-G-L-E-S, Eagles. You guys are also going to be seeing my parade video drop. I was an Eagles fan for a day, so if you want to go check that out, I have another video to that as well. And then I went home for the week, home as in New Jersey. And that was like relaxing, but at the end of the day, when you're not at your own home, it's still like a vacation. So that was one. And then now I'm back in Indy. So that's 3 solid weeks, or maybe 4, a month straight of just boom, boom, travel, travel, travel. Literally to get here, I flew from Jersey to Fort Lauderdale because I didn't have the Indy keys. Grabbed the keys, went right back in the airport, flew all the way here. Exhausted. When I tell you I slept on that flight, I closed my eyes and immediately went to sleep. Turned off. Turned off. Opened my eyes, it said, ding, ding, prepare for landing. And those are the best flights. Anyway, probably rambling like this because I'm running on 0 food, 0 energy. And honestly, I've been eating bad that whole month that I just feel disgusting because we went from clean cut meals that honestly, when you eat right, makes you feel superhuman, makes you feel so healthy. You can just breathe lighter. And then eating bad like that, I just feel like I've strayed away from eating bad all the time. So now I'm gonna take you to all the spots that I go to. And it won't be as big of a trip. Like I said, I'm only going to be here for a week, so I don't want to pack a bunch of food and then have to throw it out. But I'm going to show you the type of items I get and where I go. Because when you're married to an NFL athlete, the gag is you have to be nutritious. And I didn't come from an upbringing like that. Like my mom cooked, for sure, but we weren't the healthiest, you know what I'm saying? We always love a good little treat. We could love a good little snacky snack. I'm Black and Puerto Rican, so you know both sides got that food. Delish. So I kind of had to retrain myself, and I want to show you guys that you can retrain yourself too if you do choose to. And if not, just watch the video and learn and see how you can transition, or maybe there's some foods that you're like, hey, I eat that already. I'm healthy. We got to win. You're naturally healthy. Shout out to your parents for having healthy foods in your house when you're growing up, because I swear it's so hard to break those habits that you've learned from a child. Anyway, let's go. All right, guys, we are at Fresh Market. You know the cardinal rule, you should never, ever, ever go to the grocery store while you're hungry. But this is the rare situation that there's nothing else to eat. Okay, I have to go here or else it'd be McDonald's, maybe Chick-fil-A. I hope you're not hungry when you're watching this either, because I'm sorry. I'm putting all these thoughts into your mind. But if this is how my mind works, you have to work with me. Comprende? Capiche? Capiche? Okay. Also, why am I recording and then a car pulls up right next to me? When that happened, I mean, obviously I'm not worried about the car, but it's just more of like getting used to this. And then I'm like, oh, I want to put my camera away. But I'm not, because you're here with me and I'm not alone. Anyway, like I said, we're going to Fresh Market. I have no clue what I'm gonna get. If Jonathan was with me, I'd have a list and I'd have to know everything I'm going in here for, and I'd be on a time constraint. But luckily, it's just me by myself, so I can roam and do the things that I like to do and take my time. Because honestly, what type of shopper are you? Comment below, because I feel like there's two types. There may be more, so if you're a different type, definitely put that in. But back to what I was saying, I feel like there's two types. There's the people who have a list and know exactly what they're going for, and then there's people like me who go in with intuition. Like, I know my house, I know my kitchen, I know the needs, I know the wants, I know what we've run out. I just don't, it's in here. It's just not where the memory is where I can recall it right now. But when I go in there, I'm like, oh, okay, I need this. Oh, I noticed we don't have any of that. Oh, like, it's a bunch of O's, and yet when I come back, it's gonna be perfection. I think this is also a testimony to how my diet has changed. Like, now I go into the grocery store. When you roam, first thing I used to do was like, oh, let me go grab some Doritos, some Cheetos, some Coke Zero. And on a good week, when I'm chilling, I would do that. But now I've gotten to the point where I'm like, oh, okay, I need to go to the produce section. I need to grab some fruit, some fresh veggies. That's a new wave that I'm on. Like, I can just actually show you rather than just keep spilling to you. So, but to close off that excerpt I was just talking about, I've learned to like change my natural shopping instinct from unhealthy foods, unhealthy processed, even things that seem healthy like protein bars. I don't even eat stuff like that anymore. I'm doing straight Whole Foods, but I'm not at Whole Foods. I'm at Fresh Market, but I'm doing, oh, is that why they did that? That's smart. As long as I've been shopping at Whole Foods, I knew, obviously, you know, Whole Foods, Fresh Market, but you never actually think that's why. And then you just, it's like a movie. It's called Whole Foods, and then you say Whole Foods, and you're like, oh, that's the name of the movie. Well, that's the name of the grocery store. Anyway, we're not even going to Whole Foods. We're going to the Fresh Market. Let's hurry up and go in there. It's 11 a.m. on a Thursday, and there's a pretty good amount of people here. I know I am in a little congested area. I went to the Carmel one. This man walked in, got some pretzel bites, and smooth left. Okay, brother. And he's got his nice flight jacket. I wish you could show. I could show you him. That's the guy who pulled up next to me. He just walked in, literally, as quickly as I told you, oh, there's somebody pulling up next to me. He just walked back in. I don't know how he was even able to complete that, which means there must not be a big line, and I'm going to go in. So let's go shopping. Go slushy. Is a mess a little bit, and it's really cold out, so I don't know how fresh the food is. But here's a trick. When you go shopping for fruit, you check the bottom of the fruit, and if it's rotten, if it looks nasty, don't get it. It's not good for you. No bueno, no bueno. That's what I've been hearing lately. No bueno, no bueno. Pero why am I speaking Spanish now? I want to get some basic whole foods. So I'm in here. I want the broccoli. I want the lettuce. Oh, I'm gonna do lettuce wraps. I'll probably have some broccoli on a different day. Carrots. I could even do a stew. I may just do a big stew because that's so much easier for myself. Yeah, I think I will. See how I just walked in here and had no clue, and now I'm like, you know what? I'm looking at these things, and you know what? I'm learning what I want and also what I can get. So let's go grab it. I'm not gonna lie to you too, I normally like things to be organic, but it's the wintertime, supplies limited, and I don't really see anything right now with that description. So I'm just gonna go grab the freshest produce I can grab. So I've got the broccoli, we've got her, carrots, because like I said, I may make a stew. Oh my God, I was about to go here and not grab the lettuce. See how quickly I can like get distracted and just forget? Shout out to the ADHD, because she be ADHDing. Okay. Well, that's another story for another time. If you guys want a simple, easy treat, I'm telling you right here, right now, lettuce wraps. Lettuce, the music just got crazy loud. Lettuce wraps, that's the way to go. I feel like I'm in Disneyland right now. I don't know if you guys can hear that. I need to go grab this lettuce. So I just looked it up on Google University and they said Fuji apples are the best in the winter time. And this is gonna be my little version of dessert. I'll probably cook them, put them with some honey. I'm only gonna grab 3, but this is my version of dessert. So I'll slice them, I'll put them on the stove top, let the marinade get soft, and it'll kind of be like an apple pie filling type of theme going on. That's my idea. It's the dead of winter though, so it's really hard to find anything worthwhile. Daily features. As far as some meat goes, we've grabbed some chicken, some lamb. All of it is organic, and if it's not, it's the closest I could get to organic. I'm going on the other side just to see what they have over here. They've got some pre-made meal kits I'm gonna show you. They've got chicken pot pie, but I just had chicken pot pie from Jonathan's mom. Delicious, delicious, very, very good. Do I need this? No. Am I gonna grab it? Yes. And that's the motto of today. But it's all healthy, and honestly, it feels so good to be grabbing it and being healthy. All right, I've floated over to the seafood section, but I don't really think I'm seeing anything too desirable. $19 a pound for farmed fish. It's not my cup of tea. Yeah, I think we're ready to go to the other section. And as y'all know, I don't even need to get bread because I make that shit. I make that shiznai myself. Save you $1, make you wanna holla. Alrighty. Oh my God, thank God I did not pass the eggs. But what I really need is egg whites, and I'm only seeing egg cartons. But I'm gonna have to do what I have to do, right? There's like no other option. Have you guys ever heard eggs from plants? 50 grams of protein, no cholesterol. What do we think, friends? Sugar, salt. For me, I'd rather take a little bit of cholesterol than processed. Because if you look at that ingredients list, oh, fat-free and cholesterol-free fruit. Okay, so egg whites were always cholesterol-free. Thank you. I'm gonna grab 2 of those, because why not? They almost had me. See, food labeling will really slip and trip you up. You guys notice I'm in the frozen food section with the butters, the creams, the yogurts. But I actually get my yogurt I get my butter from Tulip Tree Farm. So I was actually at the farmer's market in Carmel, which is 10 out of 10. If you're here in the summertime, go to the farmer's market. If you don't like it, call me. Call me and tell me, because I'm telling you right here, right now, I was plugged in with so many different vendors, so many different whole organic ingredients that sell all year round. You just don't know about them because they're small businesses. I don't just eat butter, okay? No one does that. And if you do, it's very unhealthy for you. This was the one place I tasted the butter. You want to taste the butter to make sure you know what you're getting. Completely whole organic right from the farm, and was the best butter I've ever tasted. I think it's because they have sea salt. Whatever the recipe is, they know exactly what they're doing. It was delish. You know me, what do I always say? Delish, delish, delish. It was delicious. There's a couple other things I need to go grab. Like I want to get guac, corn. Did I grab corn? I hope I grabbed that corn. I want to go back and grab that corn because one, I'll have it for the stew and for the lettuce wrap. So it's like 2 birds in 1 stone. Can't beat that. Cannot beat that at all. Honestly, I'm just gonna grab this frozen corn. I know it's not as fresh as the organic corn that's in the fresh section, but sometimes, you know, like I said, I'm not gonna be here so long that I need to be getting stuff crazy. I need to get stuff that I can also save and preserve via freezer. Eeny, meeny, miny, mo. Right now I'm looking for tortilla chips. I'm in the potato chip section, which I would have thought tortillas was, oh, there we are. I was rambling until I could find it. You need these tortilla chips. If you don't have these tortilla chips, they're very good, whole ingredients. I like them. I can say they're good. I'm getting a little distracted, so I'm going to go ahead, finish my stuff, and catch up with you guys and see you at the house. Okay, we are back at the house. Brief intermission. So this product I'm about to explain, I did not get at Fresh Market. I actually ordered it online. They were having a big sale. And for the sake of my husband and I trying to find something that is a bit more healthier to drink, that isn't just water, because if you guys have come over and seen my fridge, it's basically different varieties of water. And I guess this is also no different because technically this is water, but this to me is like drinking Huggies. If you guys ever heard of Huggies growing up, they're like these cylinder juice boxes with a little tin foil on top, and you puncture the hole. I remember you get it, you neck it down, and then you go back outside and play. That's the memories associated with me for Huggies, but it was basically sucralose water, sugar water. So instead of having Huggies, which are full of sugar, unhealthy, and just overall not good for you, and really not good for, especially for the children, I want to introduce you guys something that we discovered. It's called BioSteel. We've been drinking this for a little bit over like 2 months now. I think we got it in December. And honestly, I was so surprised by the flavor. I actually ordered some for my mom. I sent it to her house and she tried some and she loved it. She's been drinking them ever since. And this is a firecracker flavor. I remember going to middle school. I could buy these firecrackers for literally 25 cents. 25 cents for a snack in school. Isn't that crazy? Like today I know, when they probably don't even have those, but 25 cents I was able to buy them for. I don't think that's even possible anymore. But this is the firecracker. Delicious, and it provides electrolytes, no artificial flavors or colors, no preservatives, recyclable, and a plant-based cap made from renewable materials. It's good for you and the environment. It says even on the back, clean, healthy hydration. Now, of course, you must look further than the advertising labels. Anything can be in anything, but looking at the ingredients, it's water, citric acid, sodium citrate, natural flavors, sea salt, magnesium carbonate, stevia leaf extract, calcium carbonate. Obviously, everything's not perfect, but all the ingredients for me is good enough for me to drink. The key part is for me, it's 10 calories, 0 fat, 0 sugar, 0 cholesterol, a little bit of calcium, magnesium, potassium, that's how my grandma used to say it, potassium, and then 230 milligrams of sodium. So the most important part for me is that there's no sugar in here. I've been saying this before, I kind of teeter on and off with it, but I try not to have artificial sugar. Now, I'm not saying I never do. Obviously, I was just on a 4-week span of straight bad eating. Like, I'm gonna have those times we're human. You have to do that in order to live. But for my day-to-day, like when we go back to home and back to grinding 10 months out of the year, I'm drinking a BioSteel. This flavor is good, but there's also a couple other flavors. If they're in here, I'm gonna show them to you. If not, I'm not even gonna do it because then you're gonna be like, oh my God, you can't even get it. And yeah. So we've got the firecracker, another flavor. Sorry, these are wet because they were sitting outside and it's snowy and they were sweating. And honestly, they're like frozen solid. This is pink lemonade. So I guess the only 2 flavors I got was pink lemonade and firecracker. Delicious though. I'm gonna be honest though, these packets taste different than the actual drink itself. Like this will be delicious, and for me, this will not be the same flavor. So I recommend getting the bottles and not the powder packets. But all in all, a great brand and delicious. But I just wanted to put that in here because I had to go get it from the front and put it in the fridge because I'm about to eat some sushi that I picked up from Fresh Market, and I wanted something other than water, which this is basically, this is water, but we have levels. We have regular water, sparkling water, We have Hint. We have Spindrift, which is all still different flavors of water. Hint is not carbonated, Spindrift is. And then this is like the closest to juice that we're gonna get. And this literally tastes like juice to me. Like it doesn't even taste like water. I will down these. Yeah, let me go put these in the fridge and then I'm gonna take all the groceries out and show you guys completely everything that I got. Okay, remember I was telling you about BioSteel and that I only had one flavor? Turns out I had a bunch of boxes. So I've got the cherry limeade, pink lemonade, and the firecracker. All of those are solid. My favorite of those is the firecracker. But to kind of show you everything, I put stuff up already. Listen, I'm not gonna lie to you. I hadn't eaten all morning. It was already like 12 o'clock. I was exhausted. I had to down my sushi. And then I unconsciously started to put stuff up and I was like, oh snap, let me show everybody for the video. So, I already showed you guys the egg whites. We've got sour cream for the chicken soup I'm making today, chicken tortilla soup. A box of fruit. Honestly, I grabbed these because Jonathan's mom be grabbing them. And they're delicious. Like chopped up and everything. Delish. You saw the meat already. I've got 2 things of ground lamb, 2 containers of strip steak. And I got almond milk. All the fruits over here. So we've got strawberries, Fuji apples, blueberries, baby carrots, cotton candy grapes. Something I didn't show you guys when I was in the store are these cotton candy grapes. I actually got 2 containers because I tasted it. They're super ripe right now. I think maybe they're better in the winter. I don't know. But they were super good. So I grabbed 2 containers. I'm going to wash them both. Then one I'll leave out for me to just nibble on. And then one I'm going to put in the freezer. And remember who told you this? I put you one right here, right now. Honestly, I only like the cotton candy grapes in the freezer, but it tastes like candy to me. I know there's some different technique where I think you can like cover them in sugar, but like I said, I'm staying away from the sugar and the grapes are so naturally sweet. I don't think it's necessary. I'm going to wash them and then put them right in the freezer. I don't care if they're still wet or not, because then it'll give them a nice crunch anyway. So like I said, strawberries, apples, blueberries, carrots, cotton candy grapes, and then lettuce. But that's it. That's the basics of a healthy household. Thank you guys for coming shopping with me to the fresh market to refill the fridge. Yeah. And I will catch you guys next time. Oh, by the way, if you didn't know, Fresh Market has $5 sushi on Thursday, which ironic, today was Thursday. So it's like, oh, snap, girl, yeah, I'm gonna grab some. So if you guys are ever near Fresh Market, maybe yours is the same as well. $5 off. I mean, not $5 off. $5 sushi. And the sushi was to die for. I had the shrimp tempura and the California roll. And if you guys have any other kind of sushi that you like, please recommend them to me. I'm somebody who I've been eating sushi for a while, but I've never strayed from the basics out of fear. Because I know if I eat something and it just hits me the wrong way, I'll probably never have sushi again. If there's a sushi that you like that is not raw tuna, because I do not like raw tuna, anything but that, please comment below and let me know what's the go-to and what's to die for. I do want to up my sushi game. But thank you again. Like, comment, and subscribe. And I will see you guys for the next video. Bye.